Hello, is this thing on? I'm Pebble, a regular stay-at-home dog. This is a story of how the coronavirus has affected my life. It started out like any regular day. I usually wake up with a good stretch, then I make my way to the kitchen. If I'm lucky, I get leftovers for breakfast. After a nice quiet breakfast, I make my way to my favorite spot for my mid-morning nap. After my nap, I have my pre-lunch meal. Then it's time for my afternoon nap. And usually by then is when the humans get home. But this morning I noticed everybody was home. It must be my lucky day, extra leftovers. After stuffing my face, it was time for my mid-morning nap. I made my way to my favorite spot. But when I got there, someone was already in it. I had no choice but to go to my second favorite spot. And either way, it was too noisy there. As I started to get comfortable, that was when I heard it snore. Usually I have this whole place to myself. It must be some sort of special day. I spent the rest of the day looking for a nice quiet spot. The next morning I figured I'd have the whole place to myself. I even slept in. After waking up, I made my way to the kitchen like usual. When I got there, I noticed stacks of giant white rolls that didn't look or smell like my food. And the people with white things on their face and funny smelling hands. After waiting for what felt like hours, I finally had breakfast. I had missed my mid-morning nap, but it was time for my afternoon nap. I made my way to my favorite spot, but again, someone was in it. I made my way to my second favorite spot, but when I got there, I was picked up and taken outside, which was the last place I wanted to be. As I waited for what felt like hours to get back inside, all I wanted to do was take a nap. Again, I spent the whole day looking for a nice quiet spot. But wherever I went, it was always something, and it was always someone. It's been 2 weeks since that first lucky day, and I'm tired of all these leftovers. I don't know if I'll ever get to sleep in my favorite spot again. Well, that's my story. Maybe one day things will get back to normal.